right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the belt that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. Well, DC's been all over this great nation. 4th to laser right on the equator. Tonight, though, we're in Rio de Janeiro. How was the flight, my man? You're holding up pretty well.
It's rough flying to Rio de Janeiro. It's far from me. Coming from California. The moment I step foot in here, I know that I'm in for a great fight, but I'm also in for a great crowd. People that are very knowledgeable about the sport of mixed martial arts and very passionate. Another one. Now he's back up.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Muhammad's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Nice shot there by the champ.
To improve position here. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Muhammad. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Ground and pound strike there now.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Now. Oh, beautiful right hook counter.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
That kick is good by Belal Muhammad. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Takedown defense is there. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Right now they separate. Now he gets a position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh, nice.
Under 2 minutes now to go. No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Throwing that jab, no good. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finish.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Takedown defense holds up. Less than a minute to go in the round.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Nice straight right hand. Oh, effective use of the jab by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Big knee land.
Another knee by Muhammad.
Oh, big elbow.
And now some separation. Muhammad gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here. Beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush, go back out into the next round, and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Good jab there by the champion.
You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab in his front hand.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
Circle to your left and keep that right hand up.
Just misses with the jab there. Another too important. Well, one got through. That kick was good. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. As this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown. And he's been able to keep the fight standing tonight.
You know, when people told me this, I didn't believe it. I had no doubt that this wrestler would get him to the ground. I've been proven wrong, and this boxer has shown beautiful takedown defense.
Ooh.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
How clean is that jab by Muhammad?
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Muhammad's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, right into mount.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
Nice strike from bottom position. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Nice positional control here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, big shots from the top. Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 next. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
It's just like it works every day in the gym.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round.
Oh, high kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Huge left. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got
Oh, for attack. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, hammer fist here by Belal Muhammad. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys are going back. Gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Man. Low kick is there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body start at it. Just missed with the left there. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Notice the drive.
Muhammad's in half guard. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Taking the ball here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you...
Oh, he's got his back.
That was nice. Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight?
Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation.
We've got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer theoretically to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to...
And that will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
What a result in Rio, a stunner!
Oh, man.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.